Bodycon dress to impress, no stress, though they're waiting. I keep them waiting. Makeup on fleek, high heels, ripped jeans, they're all waiting. I'm on my way.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm coming to you all with an update on my vac. I don't want to say the actual name because I think I will get demonetized. I've been doing like some research. Well, since I have more room over here, I will be putting like the clipping of the research of what I've been coming across, as well as what I've been dealing with. I only got the first one, guys. First, I would like to say that I don't have any children. I'm not on any type of medications. I've never been on birth control. I don't have any health conditions. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Before I got the vaccine, my body was very, very regular. I will come out every 26 to 28 days faithfully. My last cycle was in July, towards the end of July. I never experienced what I'm experiencing now. It took me a while to do this video because I wanted to wait to see when my cycle was going to actually drop and come. I have my phone here with me now, and hold on. As you all can see, I'm trying to delete like some things off my phone. It is, I guess I can go into the calendar. My last cycle was July the around the 20th something. I want to say around the July the 24th or something like that. Today is September the 6th. I hope you all can see that. Let me turn my ring light a little bit. Hopefully it's clear enough where you all can see that today is September the 6th. And I had my last cycle. I'm sorry, I should have had all this prepared. I had my last cycle in July. It was, oh, it's not showing the dates. Or maybe it's just, I don't know. But I didn't have a cycle at all in August. I'm not going to say very rare for my body. That's never happened to me before. Okay, my last cycle was July the 27th through the 30th. And I always have a 4-day cycle or a 3-day cycle. I don't exceed under 3 days or go over 4 days. August, I didn't have a cycle at all. I did get vaccinated on the 21st of August. I always cramp a week before I come on, so I did cramp like a little bit. It's just mild cramps, not anything where I would need to like take a Tylenol or anything like that for. So I did cramp a little bit before I actually went in. I'm gonna put the name here of what I had got, or I will put it like over here somewhere because the clips might still show. If you all want to read them, if the clips are going too fast, you can screenshot it. And this is mainly for women that's regular, and I also will speak on those that I did come across that's irregular or what they was dealing with as well. I didn't see this when I applied for it. Okay, let's do the backstory of why I got it. I never wanted to get it. Please be nice in the comments. I'm not a lab rat or this and that and this. I got it because it will start to be a lot of deaths due to the vac. I have to think of due to that, because we can't say the name because we'll get demonetized and we'll get taken down. People in my family was passing away due to having the virus, and so I never still wanted to get it or thought about getting it. I had a cousin that recently passed from it, which if you watch my vlogs, you will see that in the vlog of when I got the news and all this other stuff, or just me talking about it. And so my parents and my family was talking about it, and a lot of us are not vaccinated or thought about getting the vac. I might have to blur that last word out. Hopefully it will let me slide with it. None of us had thought about considering it because it's not enough research behind it for me, and I feel like it came out a little too soon for me to be able to put that in my body. Now, I am also going to say I've never had a vaccine before, like flu or anything like that. I've never gotten any of it. I have a really high immune system. Before this even happened, I've always fed my immune system. So my immune system is very strong. I rarely get sick. I don't get sick. I haven't gotten sick in years. The symptoms one of the first symptoms that I got, well, actually, they both came on at the same time. I did get vaccinated on the 21st, but let me go back and finish what I was just saying first. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm all over the place. But my parents was telling me, oh baby, you need to get the vaccine. So, and I work in school, y'all, so I work at an elementary school, so I work with a bunch of children. We send 15 to 23 kids home a day, and that is not over exaggerating. We literally send 15 to 23 kids home a day. Last Monday we sent 37 home, and the schools is like kind of, you don't really see kids in the hallways or anything like that no more, because it's not a lot of kids. Even some of the teachers have to vaccinate, or I mean not vaccinate, some of the teachers have to quarantine as well. We go through protocol of cleaning, masks and things like that, but it still happens and it's still bought into and out of the school. So my parents was concerned about things like that. So when I found out about my cousin's death that morning, I did go online and kind of do like a little research. But when you actually try to sign up to get it, because you have to make an appointment, it does give you like a list of things that you can read to let you know what's going on, side effects from it, this and that and this. Now what I experienced, I did not see anything remotely close on it. And I also didn't want to get it because it's like, it's one vaccine. I feel like everybody's body is different. I knew for a fact that what might work for this person might not work for that person, and I know that everybody's body is going to take different to, you know, getting it or whatever. But I just went for it. My dad he got his last year. My mom got hers the day before me. My sister, she's in the Air Force, she got hers last year. I never asked them about their symptoms or anything like that. When they told me they had got the vaccine, I just was like, oh, okay, whatever. And me being me, I'm like, well, I don't see myself getting it. And so when all of this happened with the family and stuff, and it was happening day by day, so I was like, let me go ahead and get it, put my parents' mind at ease. And if I was to occur to get it from school, you know, I would know that my chances would increase far as fighting. Now let's go back to the day of me actually getting it. I do have it in one of my vlogs. I went to my local Walgreens. I went online and made the appointment. Now I do want to say this as a disclaimer, I'm not telling people to get this thing. I'm not telling people not to get it. It's up to you. It's your body. It's your choice of what you want to put into it or not put into it. I only got it for that specific reason, not anything more, not anything less. I mean, even sitting there about to get it, I still didn't want to get it. But if it was for my parents to make, you know, it more easy for them to not have to worry about me, that's why I got it. And they got it themselves. And like I said, my dad got his last year and he's completely fine. He even got the booster. So far he's so fine. And me and my mom was just a day apart of getting there. She got hers a day before me. So I don't want to talk about like the symptoms that they might have or underlying conditions or anything like that. That's their story to tell, not mine. And so I did get it the 21st of August. My cycle was supposed to came on the 25th of August. I know if it wouldn't have came on the 25th, it would have definitely came on the 26th. Guys, I had no sign of my cycle whatsoever. When the 25th came around, I did have cramps. And till this day, which is, what did I say, September the 6th, I'm still having cramps. Now today I started spotting like a day or two ago, so I knew that it was potentially coming. Today it officially came. Like I said, I've never been late or anything like that. If you continue to read the things over here, a lot of women have gone longer than myself. I think mine is like a week and a half or 2 weeks in before I got my cycle. The month of August, it didn't come at all. If you read the things on the side or screenshot it and read it for yourself, you can also go on Twitter. It's a lot of women talking about it. They have a news feed on Twitter, which I found a lot of this on, and then like little mini videos that people will talk about, like side effects and this and that. I went into the comments and I had to keep scrolling and reading comments. I would stay up like 4 in the morning to read this stuff, because guys, when I had got this thing, I could not sleep. I've never drunk coffee before, but I was wired. I've never even had an energy drink. I've never drunk before. I've never done any type of drug. I don't smoke. So my body should have been completely healthy getting this thing. But I did feel nauseous on the 27th. I want to say the morning. No, that night of the 27th. I want to say about the 6 p.m. 7 p.m. hour, I started feeling nauseous, and it lasted all the way to the 29th or the 30th in that morning, and it just faded away. And so I still was getting like the cramp, but it was like intense cramps, but it was no sign of my cycle whatsoever. I called my mom and I was like, I'm feeling weird. And like right here in my chest, I felt like there was, so sorry guys, my camera did cut off. Right here in my chest, there was a knot, and I just kept burping as well. I've never had what is it called? I never had heartburn or anything like that. And so when I ended up making an appointment later on down the line, because I kept having these cramps. Like, the cramps was severe, and so when I called my mom, she was like, that sounds like pregnancy symptoms. But I'm like, I'm not pregnant. I knew for a fact I wasn't pregnant. And if you all watch my hauls, you'll see like my stomach, everything just blew up. I was just bloated out of this world. I'll probably still be bloated now, I'm not even sure. But if you see like my vlogs from like a week or two before that, you'll see my body normal, and then you'll just see like me bloated. The 3 hauls, I did record that all in one day. So at the beginning of the first haul, I did state, watch when I continue to try on clothes, I get more and more bloated. So I kept thinking that my cycle was going to come as I was doing the haul, and so I was already prepared for that. It still didn't come. I felt like I was on, it just literally did not come. And it's plenty of women, as you all can see over here, that's having the same issue. Either they're flooding, and like even women that's been on having menopause for years, stating until they got the vac, they started a full cycle again and never had a cycle before. So all of this stuff was like, wow, it's something more to it than what they're saying. I even went on the website to put my symptoms or side effects in that I was having, and I don't know if they have to review it or anything. I went back on there and it was completely gone off of there. So I'm like, either it didn't post or they're trying to minimize it. I have absolutely no idea. But I feel like women that's regular or even irregular, or even with the menopause, like, I feel like this is something that needs to be told. I've been hearing a lot of guys talk about now. I even been doing research of guys said that they feel like it's making them, y'all please excuse the car alarm thingy. Okay, I saw guys post on there where they are start to be more sterile due to it. So I don't know if it's trying to decrease people from being able to be fertile. I have absolutely no idea. I have not gotten the second one. My appointment is on the 10th of, well, this Friday on the 10th to get the second one, and I'm contemplating on getting it. I'm pretty scared to get it for the simple fact, y'all excuse my nails, they starting to chip. I had got them polished, and you know, you bathe too much, wash your hands too much, they start to chip. I'm gonna take them off today. But anywho, I'm scared because if it took this long for it to come, and I've been reading a lot of women saying that when I got the second one, they haven't had a cycle and it had exceeded over 30 days, 52 days. That scares me because I do want to become a mom one day, and so I don't want like anyone to choose for me whether I'm going to have a kid or not, if that makes sense. So it finally came today. I read a lot of women said that they have to change it every 3 to 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes is the longest they can go. I haven't run into that issue. Like I said, it is the first official full day to have it, so I haven't run into the issue where it's just coming down like that. It's just like my regular cycle. I'm scared to get the second one for the simple fact that, and I'm gonna keep you all posted if I do get it. I will take you guys along with me as well. I don't know if it's going to make me stay on longer, or if it's going, I will be off by Friday, so my cycle will be completely over with anyway. But I'm scared that it's a September, so I'm scared once it go into August and things like that. I'm scared once it go into the next month that my cycle will not come. That's what I don't want to experience, because like I'm used to having her regularly, and I'm tired of dealing with the cramps. I've been dealing with these cramps for weeks now, and I'm sick of it. Like, I'm ready to go back to my regular body. I'm tired of like the bloatness and not being able to button up certain things. Like, all of this is just a headache. And when I went to urgent care, a couple of days ago just to make sure everything was okay with me. The first thing she asked, of course, is when was your last cycle? I told her it was in July, and she asked me when was the last time I had unprotected sex and all this other stuff, and I told her that I know that I wasn't pregnant. That's the first thing came to mind. I knew that's what she was going to say, because everyone who I talked to about it, even like my co-workers, but most of them are guys or older women. And a lot of women say they don't have cycles or they're not regular. Like I said, I've never been on birth control or anything like that, so my cycle comes regular. And so I told her that she asked me, well, did I feel comfortable taking one? I said, sure, you know, why not? I took one. It came back, it was negative. She checked to make sure I didn't have any high blood. She also checked, what else did she check? She checked a few things. I can't remember, guys. Like, I can't remember stuff. Like, I forget stuff constantly. Like, all of a sudden, like, I was at school, I could not remember my kids' names. It's like I'm calling roll. I couldn't put the name with the face for nothing. Like, I don't know if it's due to that. I've never had this issue before. This is something that just literally started. She checked everything, and I just had a physical. I just had my physical in June, and so to be in the school system, like with DHS and things like that, they now have us take like these full-on physicals. I had no issue with nothing, and so even when she checked everything, I still didn't have an issue with anything. Everything came back fine. She even did like a rapid C test, you know, I'll put the name. She done like the rapid test. It came back, everything was negative, fine. I didn't have any issue with anything. And so I'm like, it's something that's not quite right. I can't sleep. I'm wired as if like I'm just drunk a ton of coffee or something, or an energy drink. I've never even drunk coffee or energy drink, but I just hear like how people say they wired or it keeps them up. I didn't go to bed till like after 4 o'clock in the morning, and I typically will have to be at work at 6 o'clock. So I knew that something wasn't right. Far as my immune system itself was making me feel the flu-like symptoms and stuff. Only thing that I had was the nauseous, and that only lasted for like 2.5 days. Everything else I didn't have is the symptoms that a lot of women was having. I did have like mild headache, but I don't know if that was due to that or if it was due to like too much bleach that we was cleaning in the school. Because every time a kid would touch something, I would go right behind them, bleach and sanitize it. And so this right here is, it's not sponsored, guys, but this is an immunity drink. I drink 2 of those a day, sometimes 3 a day. I also do a lot of ginger, turmeric, and that's in there as well. I do those all the time. I even buy like the cloves and just eat it, or I put it like in my smoothies. So I'm very healthy when it comes to my immune system itself. I knew if I probably would have gotten it, I know that I would have put up a good fight with it and beat it. But anywho, I already have it in my body. I will, like, if you come across this video and you have had symptoms, especially females, if you had like issues with your cycle being off and things like that, please comment down below, and please even share this video for women that was like myself, that was looking for a lot of this stuff and couldn't find it. Like, when I had got it, like, of course it wasn't on the CDC guideline thing or whatever. even when I googled it and stuff, none of this stuff even popped up. None of this popped up until I had got it, guys. And then it was like all this stuff where people with Bell's palsy, Bell's palsy, I think it's Bell palsy, and it was people talking about the enlarged hearts and stuff like that. I was born with an irregular heartbeat, so having an enlarged heart is something that I don't want to need. I don't have anything wrong with my heart. My heart is completely fine, but I don't want to develop health issues because I had got this. And with my job, eventually, like, they're talking about making it mandatory. So I don't want, and at the time before I even got it, I didn't care. I was like, oh, well, if they make it mandatory, I don't care. I would rather lose my job. Now I'm just at a point that I already got the first one. I don't know if I'm going to get the second one. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know if it's going to mess with my cycle again. I don't know if it's going to completely stop it. I have absolutely no idea. I'm tired of feeling like the cramps. I don't have any side effects from it now. My side effects officially faded away before the first came of this month. So I've been 6 days without any side effects. I still was just having like the cramp symptoms, and that was it. As far as the nauseous and stuff like that, that was only for like 2.5, 3 days. That was it. I think that's all. Oh, and then the knot that went away. That only lasted for like 2 days, and I can only feel the knot when I would lay down flat on my back. I felt like a knot, and I kept continuing to burp and stuff like that. I didn't know what it was, but it freaked me totally out. I'm not gonna lie and say it didn't, but it was like what my rib cage was. It was like a bubble, like a hard bubble right there. I did press on it because, like I said, I was scared, and it wasn't there before because when I lay down, I always like, I don't know, it wasn't there, guys. But please comment down below. Like, I really want to hear if anybody else having this issue, and be nice in the comments, guys. I've read like a lot of people that have gotten it. Some people in the hospital that had like I saw one lady, she's probably in her mid-30s, late 30s or something like that, probably a little younger, I have no idea, but she had a stroke due to it. And I saw some people started to have like mild strokes to it, and people were so mean. And when I say so mean, it was men, women, different races. Like, everybody was so mean to this girl because she had got this vaccine. My thing is, yes, it's your body, your choice. Whether you choose to get it and the government, you know, putting it out there, or whether or not, it's up to you. It's like, I feel like if a person want to do it, like, it's people out here smoking cigarettes. I don't see y'all bashing them. It's people doing this. I don't see y'all bashing them. That's why I'm like, it's a vaccine that a person chose to get. Leave them alone and let them live their life. If that's what they want to put in their body, let them do it. I'm just like, I'm on here today speaking like what I have gone through with it, and I do regret it to a certain extent. Yes, I have not caught the virus. If I was to catch it and it flew back by with flying colors, and I knew that I didn't really have to do anything to fight it, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I don't regret it. I'm happy I got it. But right now, of what is dealing with my womanhood, that's the only reason why I regret it. I didn't care about like the nauseous and stuff like that. That was minor to me. I'm a pretty strong person, and I have a high pain tolerance. Like, a lot of people say like the soreness in their arm and they couldn't lift their arm up. I didn't like it. I didn't have that. It felt like a regular shot. So I mean, it was like a little toughness in my arm, but I went straight to work and I continued to work the whole time. I didn't have like a time like moving my arms or anything like that like some other people had. My only issue was, my main concern was, where was my girl down there? Where is she at? And like, I had to pull out my fishing rod and go fishing for her because we didn't know. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope that I was informative as I could have been. Everything that y'all, like I said, I've been forgetting a lot. I don't know if it was due to that. I saw some people say that they have been forgetting a lot, and they was around 16 to 18 years old, and I have been forgetting a lot. I have. Like, my memory is good, but it's like say I'm looking at this and I'm trying to guess what it is, I probably, like, of course I know it's a controller, but sometimes I would look at it and be like, what is it? Like, it will be in my head, but it just, I don't know. It's like I would just forget. So yeah, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to follow me if I do get the second one. I'm not really sure. I've been talking to my mom about it. She's gonna get the second one, and I told her I didn't know. If I do get it, like I said, I went to my local Walgreens, guys. You can call it in, but I went online and filled out everything because I had screenshotted with my computer, and I just kept it in my files. Everything that I do, especially if I'm going to put something in my body and I'm not used to putting something in my body, oh, we're going to keep those documents. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video. If you all have any questions about anything that I missed, please comment down below. Oh, and I will put on here what I did get. I'm gonna put it in like a clip. I know I can't put it in my description or anything like that because YouTube will flag it, but I will put the one that I did get. I saw a lot of these people that commented, if you all see it up here, if it's still going, they had got both, either or. So whether it's the P or whether it's the M, y'all, they both coming out with the same symptoms. Women still having the same issue. I've been hearing a lot of men having issues as far as being sterile and things like that. So it's a lot going on. Only thing I have to say is you can pray about it or just be cautious about it. Do a little bit more research. I did do research, guys, and I didn't find any of this stuff on there. This stuff literally didn't start popping up till after the fact, once I got it. And it was just so weird to me. And then it was like a flood of other things started coming behind it. And of course, when you go, they're not going to link both of them together. Even when I went to urgent care, she did not link both of them together. They're not going to admit to it. It just is what it is. They're not going to admit. If they do, we can't sue them. You have health issues during and after it, and you know, passing away, y'all, it's nothing we could do about it but just let it go and just deal with it the best way that we can, because you can't sue. They, just like they were saying that it had passed the law, no, it didn't. It's still an experimental drug, and if FDA do approve it, it will be a totally different name and probably, I'm guessing, a totally different product in a total different bottle. It's not going to be what they're giving us. I do wish that I waited just a little bit longer, but I don't know. I'm going to conclude, and I'm going to go ahead and end this video, guys. I love you all. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe on this video. I hope that it did help a lot of people that are coming across having this issue, that has had it, or that have questions, that's thinking about getting it or anything like that. I hope that this did help you all, because I wish that I had came across this type of video when, you know, I was researching it. Some people conditions are way more worse than mine has been. Like I said, I always feed my immune system. I can show you all what I do. I take a lot of immunity support type of things. I try to stay away from pills and things like that. I try to do all natural things when it comes to my immune system, just so my immune system can be, you know, it could be easy for me to be able to digest it and intake it and all this other stuff. And I don't like medicines. I don't like medications. I just don't. I don't even like to take a Tylenol. So this is the end of the video, guys. This is the end of it. Yay. I will talk to you guys later. Bye, love, bud.
My girls got my back. We just wanna party. Call me tequila shawty. We just wanna party. Yeah, yeah. You can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go.